It is I again! It is extremely windy out, so I'm not really sure if I'll be able to film much of this adventure. But yeah, I just got my free caribou for my birthday. I mean, it's not my birthday today, but for a week you can get your free birthday drink. So spirits equals brand. So anyways, I'm about to travel onward, walk, you know, use your feet and walk. Also, it's really warm out. If you don't know what you want, sometimes you can actually go off of what you don't want. You know, sometimes it's actually easier to figure out what you want based on what you don't want or don't like, you know, and taking inventory on that. Or it's like, I don't want, like I just walked by a house back there that had a bunch of garbage in its backyard and it just looked super cluttered and like, and that really showed me, okay, I do not want to live in a place that's full of stuff. I'd rather have minimal stuff. Therefore, I do want to live in a place that is clean and tidy. Now, I'm not saying I'm always a clean and tidy person, but man, it is really important. Actually, I just cleaned my room up last night. Oh, it's so wonderful. Okay, sorry if this wind disconnected it. I've rotated around that floating ball of extreme heat. Like, I guess it's a ball of fire and stuff. I don't know. I've traveled around it in 2 cycles. Okay, I'm gonna stop here in case this wind is totally affecting it. I don't know. Also, look at the little fairy, that little thing. I think of it as a fairy. Speaking of which, maybe whilst I walk and I massage the earth and say thank you and massage, maybe I will also call in the fairies and the angels. That's what I like to do. Oh, speaking of which, they just warned me. I noticed there is some dog doo-doo. Or maybe it's some other creature. I don't know. I'm not sure. Earlier today, I met up with my father. My pops. It was his birthday yesterday. Also, it was my friend Sydney's birthday. I was supposed to meet up with my friend Sydney today, but she cancelled on me. Instead, I met up with my pops. Look how pretty it is down there. Oh my gosh. Let me know how your New Year is going. It's already almost February. Oh my goodness. And tomorrow, I'm going to a really cool, like, New Year's event. I mean, tomorrow, I guess, is Lunar New Year is what it's called. And also, it's I think it's a new moon tomorrow. So anyways, I'm going to this cool event. So I'll tell you guys more about it once I do it. I'll talk to you guys more in a wee bit. Another update for me is I've actually been using or speaking affirmations. I used to do that, like, you know, I've done lots of law of attraction stuff throughout my life. But yeah, I've been quite consistent for the past couple of days with affirmations that are specific to me. Like, I wrote them down, you know. And then also the practice of looking at myself in the mirror, looking into my own eyes, and saying, I love you exactly as you are. And, you know, practicing that. Like, even when I do things that are embarrassing or I feel anxious or whatever it is that normally I'd be all wrapped up about. Instead, it's like a reminder before I even start my day to say, hey, I accept you exactly as you are, and I'm here for you, and I love you. I don't just accept you, I love you exactly as you are. And yeah, as I've already said, I've been much more into Eckhart Tolle. I'll show you guys once I get it, but I ordered this thing that's like, kind of like a, what do you call it? Like behavioral counseling. I don't know exactly the terminology, but it's kind of like, you know, if you start to feel kind of weird, like yesterday I was like actually in a bad mood for lots of reasons. One of which was because I didn't eat any food all day, and etc, etc. And then it's like this like certain type of therapy type of thing that you just like kind of go through this little checklist of like, okay, why am I feeling this way? What could be causing it, etc, etc. I was just reading some of Eckhart Tolle's books this morning, and he was kind of just talking about the pain body and how to deal with it, and I love how simple it is. Like, realize that it's the pain body once you kind of understand what that is. Realize that that's what it is. Don't let it get into your brain. Just be aware of it and just go into the feeling, whatever it feels like in the body, and be present to it, shining the light of consciousness onto the feeling that you have within your body. And that, it's as simple as that. Once it gets tied up within your thoughts, that's when it really takes you over and you become identified with it. Great reminders. As I said, it's almost February, and I'm curious, how's your goals and all that stuff going so far? When I was in the cities recently, I explored different studios, different yoga studios and stuff. Went to some really cool places actually, and even ventured off to that ice bath by myself and met those lovely fellows and unlock new achievements of challenge, of confidence perhaps. Yay! I'm loving being more social too. I just feel so much better when I am out doing things, meeting up with people. Another thing that I sometimes do is think about the times when you have been your absolute happiest, like different memories or just different things that come to mind when you think about times when you were the most joyous. And what are those memories? What are those things? Some things that come up for me is being in Europe. Sorry if I've already talked about all this. But yeah, dancing, just dancing freely to wonderful music. And also just having tons of friends of all different ages, statuses, like different types of groups of people. Just like having a big, wide circle, which also, if you guys know anything about the Strengths Finder, do you guys know that? That was apparently my #1 strength, was includer. Like, I'm all about non-exclusivity. But yeah, I'm curious how you guys are. How's it going? I've been loving the comments. Thank you guys so much. I have time to go. Toodles. I'll say more in a little bit. Wishing you the most beautiful, loveliest, joyous day ever. I felt kind of like low energy earlier today, but now that I'm out and about and just like walking, you know, our bodies are meant to be moved. This beautiful ball of light really enlightens me as well. Lights me up. Okay. Peace out. Maybe I'll show my mom and sister once they arrive. Be sure to go outside, exercise, move your body. And so yeah, pretty much right when I wake up, I do my meditation immediately. I use the app Insight Timer, which is also where I was looking at different cool events. That's something else I want to do whilst whenever I am able to go to Europe. That is something I want to do, is like go to like a spiritual meetup, whether it's like a meditation meetup or something like that. Like a little retreat type of thing. Peace out for now. Wishing you beauty and abundance and joy and love and peace. Goodbye. See you later. I found them. They're tiny. They're miniature. I can scratch them.